What is up, everybody? I hope you are well on this fantastic Thursday. Hello, Spinman and Ready, the early birds, here for the start of the stream. So here we go. Today, I decided we're going to take a look at some leg meta stuff. So I've been buying a few bits of ammo. I don't have loads, so we're going to have to swap and change between a few things. I'm basically in the middle of doing a video right now about leg meta and whether it's worthwhile. And the basis of my thoughts is, in the past, there was not really much point doing leg meta because... Actually, you know what? Before we jump into this, let's just go and... I got to just go and do something first. So I realized I did the whole Lightkeeper thing, but I have to actually just take the dongle to Lightkeeper and go and do his, you know, whatever. I got to actually just turn up and say hi to unlock him. So we'll do that. We'll do that first. And then we'll get into leg meta stuff. But it gives me... Hopefully it should give me some time to explain what we're getting up to. Did I have... Actually, I had an M1A. That's probably better. Probably better to go to Lighthouse Island with. These, and then we'll put this in. Don't need to do anything crazy. Hopefully we spawn somewhere that's not like completely just, yeah, going to shaft us. And then it ends up being okay. Where'd I put the other one? Oh, there it is. There you are. There you are. Here we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Did I didn't put a backplate in this for some reason. It's funny. It's played like two tracks that I don't really remember having on this list. That's fine. Guess stuff pops up from time to time, eh? Still need a backplate. The gack in the back. Shall do. All right. Let's go and visit the Lighthouse. I was going to visit in the day because I can't be bothered to do it at night. Hello, Iron. Spotify Shuffle isn't actually true shuffle. I don't use Spotify. I use VLC. I have all the the tracks like locally available. I much prefer that. But yeah, I don't know about Spotify's Shuffle. I know that the Spotify's For You is not necessarily, well, it definitely isn't like, or is it For You or like new stuff, whatever? I remember reading an article about, I don't use Spotify, so I remember reading an article about how they're like, you know, trying to find new tracks thing on Spotify, like mixes in new stuff and old stuff, because they tried making one that was like just discovery, but people really hated it, and they accidentally mixed in stuff that people had already listened to and already liked, and people really loved the combo. Riku, hey, I feel like the arena link is going to slightly break the early game. It might. It might. So yeah, today we're looking at leg meta. We are going to be doing that, but right now I'm going to go and get my dongle verified with Lightkeeper to actually accept that I have him. I've not completed the very first quest, technically, like the one where you have to actually meet him, because I have to go and take the dongle and go and see, like, just to finalize it off. You know, I flashed the doodad over the last day or so, and then we're going to run back and we're going to get some leg meta stuff going. I mean, like, running a little short list of leg meta, like decent leg meta weapons at different points in the progression. It's weird because, okay, so I was talking about leg meta before, and why I think maybe it's okay now, whereas it wasn't okay before. And the problem is, right, back in the day, legs passed through 100% of the damage through to the body. So leg meta was sort of comparable with, like, thorax meta or whatever, because in recent history, the patch prior to the armor change, like, Class 6 armor was extremely rare and super, super scarce, and before the plates came in. And you could kill somebody with the 45 Vector in, like, 4 shots with leg meta. And even the PPSH, it was like 7, I think. Yeah, it was 7. And so things were killing people between, and I think the Ash was like 3 or something. So you were killing people between like 4 and 7 shots with pretty much every gun. Then they changed the spillover damage from legs to 70% rather than 100%, which was a bit of an issue. And that meant that most of the guns was at least 1 shot higher, and for something like the PPSH, it went from like 7 shots to 10, which was actually a really big deal. And because nothing happened to regular thorax meta, at that point in time, if you're wearing class 5, which most people did, then you could be killed. You technically could be killed in 2 shots by BP, which was like, you know, the prevailing meta round at the time. So it was like you had to hit them like 7 times, and they have to, or like 5 times, even if you're using one of the best guns, and they only have to hit you twice. Whereas since the armor change, like leg meta was pointless up until very recently, because you could just shoot to center of mass, and half the time you wouldn't even hit armor. So armor went from being like, you know, it went from being good but not good enough to stop the bullets to being absolutely useless, and then went from that to being now like turbo tank. But they haven't changed the way that the legs work. So rather than going from like 2 or 3 shots with BP, it's now like 5 shots. And the same with the spear, and the same with M62 with the MDR. And so having like 7 shots, like 5 to, well, I guess it's like 5 to 8 shots now with the other guns on leg meta, actually it's not that bad if you're thinking about like the end game. So like class 6 plate with class 3 behind, it takes 5 shots with, you know, the meta, but not necessarily the best bullets in the game, but like the ones that are used, right? BP, M62, it's like even worse for M85501 and stuff like that. And so I think like leg meta is like relatively improved because the number of shots to kill has gone up so much because of the armor change. So yeah, so that's kind of the thesis. For those of you just coming in now, we're just literally running to the Lightkeeper Island. Hopefully, I for the first time ever, I hope I get Southern Road. We're running to Lightkeeper Island to verify my dongle, and then I'll have Lightkeeper open, and then we're going to do some leg meta after that. About to hit the road for the old work day. Unfortunately, not working from home. Sad. I did a few arena sets as a test under 3 hours, level 15 with no coordination. Assuming you complete your challenges, you get enough GP coins for a key buy in 1 or 2 days. I mean, it's strong. It's really strong, but you don't get any trader levels, right? So it's like, I don't know. Did you watch the match? I actually didn't. Like, usually I will at least support, like, if people are talking about it and stuff, but like in my friends group, like, we just not really got any interest this time. So I didn't even watch it. Problem I had with leg meta is how unintuitive it is. You figure out early on that shooting arms does nothing, yeah. So it makes sense for legs to do the same. Turns out you could 3-tap someone in the toes. Yeah, it's like, it's less good now than it was, but... He said verify his dongle. Relatively healthy now, sort of wish there was a separate damage calc for above and below the knee. In what way? Like, what, less damage below the knee? And more damage above the knee? Something like that? Did you get a chance to play Frostpunk 2? I didn't think it was out yet. I thought people were saying that it's coming out soon. Is it out? I didn't think it was out. Okay, this is, yeah, the spawn is not the greatest spawn I've ever had. We've just got to get to Lightkeeper Island unscathed somehow. It means either risking just getting shot in the head from somewhere around, like, you know, the Stupid Rock and the beach area, or fighting our way through Upper Chalet. I don't know which is preferable. You don't need to spend money to get the traders up if you're EOD or unheard. That's only good up until, like, level 2, though. You still got a quest, right, to get to level 4 or 5. Sorry, level 3 or 4, I mean. But yeah, I think it is going to be pretty quick. I think it's like, I don't know, there is some downsides, but I agree that I think it's probably the best way. I'm not going to do it that way because I don't think people will enjoy me doing it that way. It might be like meta, but I don't think many people are going to want to do it. Level 15 in 3 hours, though. Yeah, it's pretty nutty. It's for sure pretty nutty. I mean, that's like super fast. I mean, I might do it just to get XP. Like, I might play regular. The thing is, if you can get it that quickly, then you may as well just play the regular game. And then you go, oh, I need a bit of XP. So then you hop on Arena and just get like a bunch of XP and then carry on doing whatever you were doing in base Tarkov. Like, I'm not desperate for XP most of the time. Like, I'm usually trying to complete tasks. I thought I heard like a little sound to my left. Hard to tell. With these trees, I can't really see. Maybe not. It's like I'm half tempted to avoid Upper Chalet. I'm not sure whether that's a good idea or not. It's usually where a lot of the fighting is. Easier to get through that side. Yeah, I'm not sure yet what's preferable. This section is awful because of these bushes. Okay, well, there's someone over there. Rock on your right is evil. Lots of evil places on this map. Yeah, like I'm 50% tempted to just like head down through Lower Chalet. And then like run along the road, but I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. Oh my word. Lost about half my matches. Was that playing a team fight or Last Hero, by the way? Morning from the East Coast. You're boss, kill bosses 5 with the good equipment. No, I'm technically doing test drive with this equipment loadout. Technically speaking. Don't think I'm able to see these guys from here. But what I'm really doing is I'm going to Lightkeeper. Oh! Yeah, technically speaking, I'm heading over to Lightkeeper. Because I just want to hand in the dongle, and then we're going to do something else. I don't know what we're going to do after that. Like, maybe... I don't know, finish long line or something? I don't know. Or maybe do some of the other tasks while we do... Yeah, we could do some of the other quests while we do... while we try and get these leg matter kills. Hello, Pain. See, where's that? Oh my god, like this rock got me killed last time, actually. That little gap got me killed previously. Last time I was around here. Dude, it's so painful maneuvering around here sometimes. Oh dear. Two dudes having a fight down there. Well, that's fine. They can get on with it. They can just get on with it. That's fine. Can I get down here? Oh, it's a bit squeaky. No, I think there was one other set of shots over here. Sound like anything particularly crazy. It sound like pistol people, but gotta keep our eyes open is all. Team fight? Yeah, I find like team fight, I don't know, they seem to take quite a while, I find. Especially when they go like 5-7 or whatever. That's like really annoying. They could take up to like 30 minutes. But I guess they give you... I don't know how much they give you at lower levels, or whether it's the same the whole time. But they can give you... I think like now they give me like 25k XP or something. Like early on in the Tarkov wipe, you just don't have any quests anywhere near that level of XP. Okay, scavs over there. That's fine. We'll carry on around. I was going to go across, but we'll carry on around. Did they change something with the legs? No, but what they have relatively done so, because because fighting like regular pen meta is now so much worse because of the armor change. Where was that scav? Don't know. I still technically have to do long road, but I'm not that fast. Hopefully I don't just get shot in the face doing this. Did you have a weekly last hero, but didn't try that mode? I mean, last hero is great. Last hero, you know it's going to take precisely 10 minutes, because that's the win condition. It's 10 minutes exactly. So you know it's not going to take too long. That's why I like last hero. And it's unranked, like, you don't have to worry about anything. Just run around and spray stuff. I definitely got better playing last hero. It kind of, I feel like I get good, and then I stop playing for like a day or two, and then I'm like, oh, back to normal. So I've got to, like, keep it up. I got to keep it up. Like, keep playing more last hero. Actually good. Like, you can play for half an hour and literally play like 3 matches of last hero, and it's just constant non-stop craziness. Even going from that to team fight though was slightly different, because like you have to value it like a bit, you know, because you die and then it's the end of the round, and people have got all the angles set up, whereas like last hero is like as many kills as you can get. Like, you don't even care about dying because you don't want to wait, right? You don't even want to wait around. You want to get as many kills as you physically can in the shortest space of time. So you like go for every push, every fight, any movement, any sound. It's just literally shift W craziness. So it's good for like practicing just aim. It's good, really good for that. But yeah. I'd imagine much more 5 stacks queuing on ranked, maybe. Even going duo on team fight is an incredible advantage. Yeah, like I've only been playing it solo, and it's been it's been okay, but yeah, you're definitely at an advantage if you play 5-man and like actually know the people. Depending on time of day, last year it takes a while to queue. Also, like, I think it depends on the map as well, because like you basically can't queue anything other than shot. Like if you get a daily for anything other than shop house and like maybe equator and definitely block, you're just not going to be able to queue into a game. You're doing test drive? I mean, technically speaking, I'm just carrying it around on an opportunistic basis. I think you seem to get worse queues if you're solo, and I don't really know why. Tarkov seems to have issues with solo. What's your recent audio video? The only thing that surprised me was the crack happening behind the person. Yeah. Most of it is known to people who played the game a lot, but... Hello, Troubleshoot. You want backseat to your rare loot? You're just going to like keep it out? Yeah, I'm just going to like keeping out. And like, you can tell me some cool spots if you want. We can go and have a quick look. Give me like your top 3. There we go. I wanted to get the achievement and like finish the quest, you know. Because if I didn't do this, then I didn't think that I would necessarily get like the credit for it if like an event pops up or whatever, which is why I wanted to run in and do that. Is there anything in any of these rooms? I feel like last time I checked there wasn't. Anyway, we'll go and see Mr. Light. I don't think there's anything in the actual lighthouse itself, is there? Go and see the keeper. How high is it anyway? Right at the top? Wait, is it all the way at the top? Is this right? It must be, right? Surely. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, he's way lower. Oh, okay. Here we go. This one? No? This one? Ah, yes, the big red door. How did I miss it? How did I miss it? Nah, I wasn't going to do Ultra Nozzler. I just wanted to get to Lightkeeper first.
Это ты? Ну да, кто же еще? Прошел все испытания? Я смотритель. Думаю, ты слышал обо мне. Вести дела со мной
We'll just
хочет
go and pick up his
каждый,
first quest and
но
let's
не
see.
каждому дано. Кто я в данный момент совсем не важно. Важно, кто ты
Even only
и
queuing,
зачем ты
those two
здесь.
spent 30 minutes waiting. That seems weird.
Я смотритель. Смотрю за всем и за всеми. И все видят
Animation's
мой
pretty crazy if you
свет.
look closely. They're pretty good, actually.
Наше неспокойное время, самое главное, обладать нужной информацией. Информация
Yeah, the achievement pop-up happens
порождает
outside the
связи.
building instead of his room. I got the achievement for the only by choosing the mines. Any chance of some help with accepting a task? What do you mean?
Да. Возможности менять окружение
Keep
и
getting
как
error
следствие
703,
реальность.
quest not found.
Среди
Have you
подобного
tried
рода
restarting the
базовая
game?
потребность человека
Just as a
— это
starting point?
выживание. Я не хочу просто выживать. Я хочу контролировать выживание.
Yeah, integrity check.
Для выживающего, да. Для того, кто обеспечивает выживаемость, все иначе.
I don't know.
Мы встретились неспроста. Во всех событиях есть смысл.
Yeah, making the hands look like they actually give contact with each other rather than clipping through looks so good. Yeah.
Ты сам искал встречи со мной. Ты задавал вопрос себе, зачем?
Has anything changed? No, not yet.
Приближенность к тому, для кого коллапс есть начало нового. Ты хочешь не просто выжить, ты хочешь контролировать ситуацию.
Only about a week.
Тарков и есть ты. Ты не можешь сбежать от себя самого. Как не смог сбежать от себя самого я. Этому миру конец. Все эти жалкие попытки удержаться на тающей льдине в центре бушующего океана. Все эти локальные стычки, лицемерие торговцев.
Unfortunately, Death, I don't know. I don't know how you fix that.
На насилие.
Sadly.
Все это ведет к очень конкретному результату. Заката не
You'll
будет.
have to submit a bug
Будет
report.
перерождение.
It's the only thing I could think.
Ты не сможешь сбежать из Таркова.
You will not escape.
Ты ничего не понял. Это нормально. Я тоже сначала ничего не понял, когда они связались со мной. Нам пока больше не о чем говорить. Ты сам все поймешь со временем, распутывая этот клубок. Есть. Только не трать мое время зря. Отлично.
Okay, there we go.
Все на этом. Счастливо.
By the time you report against red, game's gonna wipe. Yeah. Top 3 without keys outside the front door in 2 boxes, left and right. Med room, top floor of dome, and right roof. The front door... Like, not the front door of this, presumably. You mean over here? Which one's right roof? This one? Do you have to get up inside, or can you go... Can you go on the outside? I've never done these Lightkeeper runs, because there's no point making money at the point where I usually get them. Oh, here we go. There is a staircase. Okay. It's up here somewhere. What's good up here? What even is that? What is this? Oh, it's a holoson. A TTO-1. Meldonian stim. Okay, nice. Espresso. Made box. A small hut. Sending you to the broken crate. Yeah, okay. Hey, backstream, missed you yesterday? Yeah, I don't usually stream on a Wednesday. I usually use that for getting back up to speed on content. Yes, I'm a bottle of milk. Directly across? You mean this is the dome one, right? Just the one there. Anything in here? At least splint. Anything on the shelves? On there? No? Don't like it. Dome building. What's got on there? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing in the box. Can you get up there? Is there like anything in here? Rarely on the floor by the door you left. Well, here. Or this one? Don't see anything. Tarka. And then to the entrance, right? Catch a gig alive! It's a rare occasion. God bless my coworkers to get the job done for me. Yeah. Do all the broken boxes have stuff in them? A bit like rope, water treatment? Engine update when? Arena breakouts, bed optimization will still upload from Tarkov. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. To be honest, like, Arena Breakout started off really good, and then it ended up being really weird for me in terms of optimization. I, couldn't play it on the stream. So it's not... I wouldn't say it's perfect. So, well, there's broken boxes out here, is that? Is this what you mean? What's that one? FMJ. What's this? Oh, VPX. Huh, it's funny that it's just laying outside. Anything down here? No? Condensed milk? Some little bits. Congrats on liking, but thank you. I appreciate it. What kind of FMJ? Oh, no. Not that one. It was here. What kind of FMJ is it? Normal. 556 FMJ. That's rubbish. Oh, look at that egg. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's certainly something. This the free monies everyone talks about. Must be. Half a bastion. It is. I mean, they're worth like nearly 85k. Yeah, in water treatment, so the boxes outside of water treatment and the boxes inside water treatment are different, usually. So these ones must be like inside of water treatment boxes. Yeah, way more loot spots on YouTube, it sounds painful. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not trying to make money. We don't need to do that anymore. The time for money making is over. So what I'm going to do is we'll have a look through the tasks that I've got to do, and we'll just try and do some of those new ones. Maybe Ragman's one almost sounds like a bit more interesting than the other ones. Does nostalgia get you anything? I feel like, as far as everybody said, nostalgia didn't really seem to get you anything. We are weeks away from white. I think we're about a month now. Yeah, no, I don't have Ultra Nosler in here because I wasn't expecting to fight anybody. Mr. Deep. I was not expecting to fight anyone. I brought it on the off chance that we see somebody at very long range and we can do test drive with it. But I'm not intending to do leg meta with this particular gun. Like, the M1A is not really one. There's like a whole bunch of different things. Like, I kind of got a short list of stuff, which we're going to use, which I think is actually good. But there's like lots of random things I never really tried or considered, which could be funny. We're probably not going to have time to do them today. Things like the HK416 with Warmageddon. I don't think that's necessarily good. The Ash 12 with PS12A, is it? Or PS, like, I think it's PS12A. Which is like a 4-hit to kill, but the Ash is just like an unruly beast. RPD with HP. The problem is the recoil's kind of too... I don't know, it's like maybe. It's just like, it's not... I don't feel like it sort of performs well enough in general as a weapon. I don't think rip slugs are worth using anymore. I've been crunching the numbers, and you may as well just use super performance slugs. Because rip slugs can't two-shot anymore because of the 70% like pass-through. Foz? Oh my god. It's the task called 30 Hounds, raise some events. It's part of the... So they added another task line, which is for the 2A2 Stimcraft. So it's the Simcraft that you can do if you have EOD. And you can unlock it as if you've got another edition by doing the Thirsty quest line, I believe. I think that's what people have said. That's what I understand it to be. RPD with T45 stun knocks people due to sensory overload. Yeah, no jams is good though, I agree. Been a hot minute since I played Tarky, but out the loop. What's expected in the white patch? Bunch of stuff. No one knows exactly what, but we should get like bracing. So you can like brace your gun on stuff. We hopefully, I don't know whether we're going to, but we hopefully will get LPVO zooming. I don't know whether that's coming straight away or whether that's coming a bit later. And then I guess the factory rework will come with the wipe, I suppose, but that's already kind of been teased. It's more of like a visible overhaul. Yeah, the M60 machine gun is coming. The Desert Eagle is coming, which is kind of cool. The SR3M is coming. What else was like good? I can't remember what we were even looking at before, to be honest. Yeah, so this is one of them. You gotta do like, this is part of the nostalgia quest line, I think. You gotta do Wi-Fi cameras in different places. Okay, so complete getting acquainted. So Ragman's one, we've still got to do this, like eliminate targets using bags. That's like the main one. We've got viewer installing these cameras. We've got this thing. Killing 7 PMCs without killing scavs, which is quite hard, and apparently you can't do that on labs either. It doesn't actually it doesn't help. I think these are just normal quests. Slowly trying to complete this one. Trophies. This is such a power spike, this thing. Being able to craft M61 is like insane. It's insane. And then yeah, this one. Eliminate scavs from 10 until 7 on Shoreline. It's not really a good one to do leg meta for, is it? Also, because we have the craft already, I don't really feel like I necessarily want to do that. Then we've got to complete this one. Got to like do a bit more team fight. So maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this viewer. I love this. Install a Wi-Fi cam on the mountain ledge. What does that mean? What does that mean? A mountain ledge. You're a mountain ledge. Oh yeah, Mel Diamond. And then we've got... Did I bring... I'm kind of like lazily just bringing most things at the minute. Like exit keys, because I'm not really doing any like key farming in particular. Okay, so let's start with our good old Vector then, I guess. Well, what would be good? What would be the best leg meta? I've got like a bunch of these, right? Because I was like recording all sorts of different things. What do you think would be good for woods for leg meta? Maybe like the 9mm Vector, because you get more bullets. You could enable showing off completed quests to see if you have the trader quest list sliding on the bottom of the menu. What do you mean? Could you enable showing of completed quests? To see if you also have the trader quest list sliding under the bottom menu. Oh, I see, like this. Yeah. If you're finding vitamins, keep them for the thirsty quest line. Same as with propane. Oh, okay. I actually have... I think I've got like a bunch of vitamins anyway. Somewhere. One there. Do I have any more up here? I thought I was keeping them. Maybe I stopped after Crisis. Maybe I only have one then. Don't know. P90? Everyone says the P90. It's the one gun that I don't actually have. We'll go with the P90 then. Should we buy this? Oops. Ah. Wait, this one can't take a suppressor, though. I've had to, like, rework my muscle memory again back to what it was before. It's going to take another little bit to, like, fix that, basically. What should we go with? Like, I've tempted to take something like the Bravo with a delta point on top. I know it's wholly height over bore, but now, do I have... This is the one that I probably didn't buy ammo for. We'll probably have to buy some X as well. So we'll do... We'll say F on the top. X underneath, and we'll do 25. Why doesn't that delete? Oh no, but it goes to... That's annoying. Wait, did it not save my preset either? Oh, that's so painful. No. No. I think it's because I went to load them before I saved them. Big sad. I did that right? Yeah. If we're reloading these in raid, then something's gone horribly wrong. Alright. Okay, so we got to do... So what do we have to do for purple? Plant Wi-Fi... Was it Wi-Fi cameras? Wi-Fi cameras. Woods Shoreline Factory. We'll just do woods first. Mechanic sells Wi-Fi cameras. Oops. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Keep that up there. Alright. And I'll have a look where we need to go when we get in there. Leg meta sniping with P90 is more goofy than leg meta sniping with super performance. It probably is, actually, yeah. Look at the model of the P90 and inspect. How would you change the mag with that mount? Doesn't the mag swivel? What do you mean? No, the mag disconnects, doesn't it? The mag just, like, pops out. It goes in forwards and then clicks at the back, I think. Like, it swivels up. Like, it's close. It's tight. I'm sure you probably can, though. It seems like you have one 37F and 49 37X. Oh, that's rubbish. Goons on woods. Goon tracker says customs. I mean, it's a game. I'm sure it works, because otherwise they wouldn't have put it in. So woods is up by... Okay, it's down the little ledge. All right, fine. Shoreline, top of the lighthouse near the pier. Factory, it has to be placed at the top of the office stairs, so on the gate 3 side, next to the broken chair. All right. That doesn't sound too bad. What do you think of the PvE? It's okay. It's different. It's better than it was before. I think it's interesting. Like, you get... I quite like being horde, like the horde mode thing. It's kind of like... It's quite fun. It's different to actual Tarkov. But it's quite fun, and like it's challenging in its own way. I think I forgot to put a butt pad on this thing. What gun would you recommend for labs? I would recommend... Kind of depends what kind of gameplay you want to go for. MP7 is fine if you want to go for headshots. If you want to go for like body shots or whatever, then like the classics, so the black MDR with M62 or like the spear with hybrid, those are probably the like good guns. But MP7 is okay if you just want to go for headshots, and then MP7 is like Actually quite a good gun for labs. If you have SP6, like the VSS and the Val can be really good. I don't have SP6 because I didn't do capturing outposts. USEC med tent. Oh man. This gun deserves a video, all I'm going to say. Yeah, I don't know about that. John B! Hello! Good afternoon! Afternoon. Hold your fire, it's a wipe. Hold your fire, it's a wipe. Love it. I love that I just have them to hand as well, still. What are you up to today? Today we're testing leg meta. That's kind of the idea. We went to finish Lightkeeper, finally, because I went and did the V3 flash drive thing and like flashed the dongle, and then I had to still go and see him. So I thought, well, I'll do that at the beginning of the stream. So we went and finished Lightkeeper. So if there's an event with Lightkeeper, we can, we have access to him now. So we can go and do that more easily, because that's been a thing in the past. And then now we're just messing around with leg meta stuff. So we're going to try and complete various quests. And maybe we'll bump into different people with leg meta. I'm going to try and like maybe get into some PvP sort of on purpose. Like, I'm not going to play it too safe today, just to try and get into some situations. Woods maybe is not necessarily the best map for it, but Factory is going to be okay. Shoreline also probably sucks. Shoreline's also probably not very good, but... Did they revert the loot nerf yet? I don't actually know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, the thing about labs, Mr. Stevens, the thing about labs is that to win in labs, you do... I feel like there more than anywhere else, it's more of like a skill test. Like you're more likely going to be in fights that are one-on-one, that are more fair. You don't get killed on labs as often. Like sometimes it happens, right? But I feel like on labs, it's less about watching your corners and getting killed by somebody who's like not necessarily that good, but they surprise you from a dark corner. And it's more about having lots of, I mean, this is my experience anyway, having lots of firefights where you're kind of one-on-one and like whoever's better ends up winning. And so that's like very much like headshot meta-y. Like when you get surprised, you want to have high pen, but if you're like in a skill battle, you want to try and like get headshots basically, as far as like I'm concerned. Okay, so we've got over at, yeah, we're over at Scav House. We've got to get all the way up to the sniper rock. Didn't seem to solve any of the bugs, only reduced the loot. I mean, I don't really know. I've only played 6 raids of PvE. Like 3 before the changes and 4 after the changes. Is that still full of cheaters? When I last played it, it actually felt okay. Felt alright. Didn't seem like there were many people cheating on there. Oh. Ah! So unfortunately, I failed the quest because I forgot that I'm not allowed to kill scavs, but never mind. Whatever. I keep failing that Stranger's one because I keep accepting it and then I immediately kill the first scav I see. That feels like playground for high skill players. Yeah, it's intimidating. I mean, I find labs super hard. Like getting out of labs as a solo is difficult because usually you have to win. It's not just like win your 1v1. You then have to win the ensuing like third party fight that comes, right? Because people on labs to PvP. So even if you're trying to skulk around and do stuff, like it depends what you're trying to do. What is this man doing? He's getting his legs carved up. That's what's happening. Why has this got a funny look to it? Oh, it's because it was under the blood spatter. Okay. I see. Hey, look, he's got a vector as well. Bit like what I'm doing. Interesting. So we got in this. Class 4. Neo steel.
Gold, please. But 682 has become a member.
Hey! Thank you, Bert. Thank you for becoming a member of the Giga Gamers. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Well, we made it count. We got the first leg meta kill of the day. Good. Skill level, only had Tarkov for 6 months, getting the hang of it. Learning maps has been the hardest learning curve. Yep, definitely. Definitely. Just do a bunch of learning on labs before you go. Like, make sure you know the map, at least. And try the map with raiders a bunch of times as well. Like, because once you have one labs card, you can go in for free in offline mode. You don't need to waste your labs card. You can play it offline. Just put raiders on, run around, working out, like, where the buttons are, like, pushing the different buttons. You know, I should probably swap these over. Because this gun is a lot longer than this gun. Wait, oh, why doesn't that fit? Oh, that's a pain. That doesn't fit because this gun gets really long with the Glock mag. Then we can stick this back on. Hopefully I don't get shot in the head while I'm messing about. Oops, that's not what I meant. What's this got in it? AP? AP. I mean, that's a pretty solid loadout, I would say. Pretty solid loadout. Yeah, it's going to take an eternity to reload. We're not going to reload the mags. What's this got in it? M62 Tracer. An interesting choice. Oh god, the ergo on that is horrendous. Absolutely awful. No wonder he was having difficulty ADSing. Is the armor system really that bad now? No, I actually think it's better, honestly. There's a lot of people complaining about it, but I think it's better. I think it makes the game feel better. There are some downsides, so whichever way you tweak armor, the stronger you make armor, the harder it is for low-level or inexperienced players to beat experienced or high-level players. And so the armor change has done that to some extent, right? Like if you're starting the game now or you're level 20-something, it's very difficult to buy bullets that are going to actually kill someone who's wearing endgame gear. You do have to shoot them in the head. You always still have the option of shooting in the head. It's not like people are able to wear class 6 on... That being said, you can wear the Bastion plate on the top of your head, which is class 6. But that's only top of the head. So you've still got the eyes and the jaws out in the open. But yeah, look, it's skewed. Let's put it this way. It's very skewed at the minute towards high-end players. But it does make the fights feel a lot more consistent. Like before this, the armor system just felt like really... what's the word? Like a lot of variation and like variability in each fight. In terms of whether it would protect you or not. More leaning towards the it's not going to protect you at all. And so armor was just kind of pointless to wear. Like people stopped bothering wearing it. And the whole thing just felt kind of stupid. So, but I think it's better now. Like it feels like it's got less, it's less inconsistent. And so now they need to fix it through the availability of ammo and some of the balancing of like the accessibility of the plates themselves and stuff like that. Like classics plates are just too easy to obtain, in my opinion. That's what I think is the problem. Classic plates too easy to obtain. And I think things like the Bastion plate shouldn't be on the traders for barter. It's too much. It's way too much. Especially with the new armor system. It kind of would have been okay before. But with the way that the armor system is now, I think it's too much. Did I miss an update that made Leg Meta viable again? No. Not really. Not really, but my thought process is... If it now takes... Now, if lots of people are wearing class 6 with class 3 behind it, that takes 5 hits from BK, M62... CBJ, even more from it, 5501. And, what's the other one? Hybrid, SIG Hybrid. So basically all the rounds that people use and are buying at the moment. Then, there's an argument for leg matter, because back when leg matter was bad, it would take like 5 or 6 hits to kill somebody, and they only had to shoot you 2 or 3 times in the chest with 762 BP when you were wearing your class 5 armor, because class 6 was like impossible to get. And they would just have to shoot you 3 times with BP and you'd definitely die. So once they changed leg meta to be like 5 to 7 shots, that felt really bad. But now people die in less hits than that. You know? Or, sorry, more hits than that. As in, like, it now takes a bunch of hits to kill people. So leg meta on a relative basis has got better. Now this guy shouldn't be wearing a helmet, I hope not. Good. So that's my thesis. Yeah, so PP I could sell. Anything else? I find this, for me, I usually call this the horse cave. This is just full of horses. Okay, it's just a chain net today. There's usually like 1 billion horses in here. There we go. Yeah, so that's my thesis. My thesis is that leg meta is more valuable than it was on a relative basis because it now takes, oh gosh, because it now takes 5 or so shots from like the things that people are using most of the time rather than 2 or 3. And on a relative basis, that's made leg meta better. And also, you're going to be able to take their stuff out of the raid. Right? That was always the same before, but... Hello! You killed me earlier. Was trying to headshot you. First time I died, and I was happy about it. Hey, man. We're trying to do some leg meta stuff. I actually didn't see you until right at the end. Your gun's quite low ergo, I would say. It's quite hard to aim this thing. I personally prefer the Thunder Beast because it's a bit lighter. He was probably trying to get headshots for Shooterborn or something. And as was obvious, I was oblivious, at least at the beginning. If you could go AFK in that mountain, made some kills for Lightkeeper. Yeah, yeah. I think Bitcoins go back above 800 or show us on the stockpile I have. I don't know. It depends on the real life Bitcoin. If I knew the answer to that, I'd be very rich. Who knows? I never know with the old coin. If it takes less shots in the legs, then it's viable. Well, the thing is, so say like the 45 Vector, for example. That, technically, if you're in a straight up fight with somebody, even with a spear... Was it this one? Where was it? Here? The wiki says it's around here somewhere. Where is it? Where's the spot? I have to say, when I started playing Tarkov, YouTube videos were a great help. Really nice content up till this day. Thank you. I appreciate it. There is just a very small spot. Why? Why is it so... Placement location. As we place the... Yeah, the rock edge with the mountain. Like, over here? Is it right here? Oh, it's right there. Ah. Uh-huh. I see. I see. Well, if you want Shooterborn kills, maybe this is the place to camp. You're right on the edge, so not really, you can't really do much. Is that PMC down there? Looks more like a scav, actually. SR25 or SVDS? That's kind of a tricky one. I'm honestly quite a fan of the SVD. the thing is, yeah, so it's like a trade-off, you know? Do you want better recoil and better ergonomics, but at the expense of having to use either M62, which is a tracer, which isn't really ideal for sniping, or M80, which sometimes might get you killed because it's not that good against class 5 and 6 plates, or the SVD, which is a huge boom cannon. You can buy something that deals with armor no problem at Prepper 4, but the recoil's not great, and the ergo is also not great, depending on how you build it. And if you go suppressed, then you definitely can't get... You can't have a no overswing SVD with the suppressor. It's true. If you have M61, which almost nobody in this game does, if you have M61, then the SVD is... then the SR25 is superior. Hands down. But most people don't have M61 in this game right now, because it's super locked behind this trophies quest, where you need to get level 50 bear and PMC dog tags. It's the one I'm trying to complete, but I gave up on trying to do it in any, you know, reasonable time, because trying to get 20 bear dog tags fine in raid above level 50, there's just like so many conditions on that, right? Like, bears for me are probably... they're like 1/3 of the kills that I have. And so that means I have to kill 60 players. They all have to be above level 50 for that to work. And then not only that, I also have to get out of the raid with the tags, because it needs farm in raid. So the levels of annoyance on it is actually really high. M62 is fine. M62 is okay. You need it finding raid for the quest. I need one last bear ready volunteers. Yeah, maybe we should just organize a snipe into one server session. Try and get everybody the tags. But why? For the quest. What do you mean? Yeah, the trophies quest. And then you can craft M61. You can't craft M61. Otherwise. Isn't this a Lightkeeper quest? No. Yeah, it's a different one. Yeah, but why? Ask Nikita. I don't know. So yeah, we've got to do Shoreline and Factory. Maybe we'll just do the Shoreline one, because that's probably quite easy, I would think. The near steel helmet looks very cool, but I don't think it's like... It's only class 3, unfortunately. Alright, let's get rid of this. You know, it is good that you can sell player gear now. It is good. May as well keep this. Is this double because of the scope? Oh no, it's because of the stock. Oh. Good old Archangel stock. What's this one? 14k. Why are these cheaper than... This is the point in the white where you can see that nobody cares. When stuff's going lower than the trader, because people just like aren't even checking. That's when you know it's got to a crazy point. Let's dump all this stuff in here. I got a new ammo case just to like keep a load of things in. I just want to check to make sure what did I actually do here. Yeah, I think I screwed this up. I think I screwed up the not that it really mattered. Oh yeah, I mean, I did manage to mess it up completely, didn't I? Oh, that's because I needed to do it this way around. That was why I wanted. That's how I wanted to do it, like that. There we go. That's better. Yeah. So 25 and then 1 repeats. I think it's because it's on my inventory. They won't let me do it. There we are. Right. Oh, I need a couple. Yeah, I need a couple of those. There we are. Okay, that's better. All right. And that's got F in it. Good. Okay. All right, we've somewhat fixed it. Yeah, the M700 has many different configurations. It's a good weapon in that respect because you could use it in so many different ways. For me, it's either like high ergo for the purposes of like ADSing quickly, if you want to be quick scoping, or alternatively, you want to do like a low weight build so you can just hold it up for a long time. Those are kind of like the two ideas for me. If I was better, I'd let you farm my tags. Sounds like a lovely suggestion. Right, let's do Shoreline. Let's go and do this Shoreline one at least. We'll just get that out of the way. Dun, 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 dun. Let's check our dailies then. They've just refreshed. 10 PMCs. I mean, we're not going to do that, are we? Not in a day. Flat screwdriver in a Ulay. Exit ground 0 through Mirror Ave 5 times. Well, I'm not going to do that either. I might even bring an extra S36. Just use it at the beginning. Just get where we want to go. In fact, let's just make sure that we're not suddenly just going to die to hydration and stupid stuff like that. Right. Yeah, let's do this. Weren't M61 and M62 more similar in the past? Yes, they were. M62 was a lot better. M62, because M80 has 41 pen, M62 now has 44 pen. It used to be like 49 or something. So it used to deal with class 5 like really, really well. But then they reduced it, and then M61 is like way higher, right? Is this PvE? Nope. Can you try 300 Whisper? Problem is, it's not that good. Like it's okay, but I still think I'd rather not go with that, to be honest. Speaking of M61 availability, which is a more accessible craft that gives you like 1 to 1.5 bullets an hour to make it viable for sniping. That'd be kind of interesting. What in the Mario Kart music is this? I have a very random mixture of stuff that I play on stream. What do you think about using negative recoil ammo to improve recoil and sacrificing pen? I don't think it works anymore. Like the new recoil system basically makes it like null and void. Shows M700 build for shooterborn. It depends on what you want to do. So yeah, so either basic X version is the one with the highest ADS speed. So it depends what you want to do. The AICS chassis is not very high ADS speed, but you can hold it up for a long time. Whereas the AICS version is like higher ADS speed. I feel like that version is probably better, AICS. Just because like the extra arm stamina, it's only like 5 seconds. I mean, it does matter. It does make a difference, but...
Gold, please.
Jaeger's SV98 or a Mosin. Yeah, like once you get past 100 or 200 meters, you want to be using something a bit better. Like, how do you get SMB these days? I can't remember. Yo, Eggnog, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate the 5 months, man. Need an M80 A1 or something in the middle. Oh yeah, Gonna Stay, APM. It's quite fun, that. T5000 grind. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's like an interesting one. Hello, what were we talking about? We were talking about Bolties. People were asking me about Bolties because I got an M700 off somebody last raid. But yes, you don't need to be beyond 100 meters anymore for shootable. No, but it's sometimes, well, The thing is, you just don't want it to like ding off. If you're using M80, you don't want it to ding off. And the problem with M62 is it's tracer, so people can like maybe see where you're shooting from, is the issue. It's worth considering going loud and not silence, but keep running around. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. You can craft SMB. When do you craft SMB? I don't think I can. I can't remember what's the quest. Oh, it's Tarkov Shooter 7. Okay, so it's not actually that difficult. I haven't done it, but it's not actually that difficult. I chose not to do it this way. With the experience integration coming soon with your main PMC... Oh, it's here now. I was thinking about buying Arena. Would it be better to buy it now or wait for the patch? I don't think it matters, honestly. Maybe buy it now so that you're used to it? I don't know. Okay. Oh, let me over. Let me over. Come on, mate. This is probably... This is this perfect spawn? Sort of. One person could be ahead of me, I think. All the people I know hate bolt actions. I mean, me too. So I just buy BT. Yeah, I just buy BT as well. But I don't use bolties though. I use BT in the SVD. 762, 54, 51 best calibers to use right now. Probably. It's like the two most common rounds right now on a sort of a cross section of availability and goodness is M62 because it's on Peacekeeper 4 and SIG Hybrid because it's also on Peacekeeper 4. SIG Hybrid is really good. I mean, the spear is probably the best gun, I think, in general, in the absence of M61. If you've got M61, then the MDR is probably the best gun. But, I mean, you can use the SVD. The SVD is decent. Yeah, it's good with BT. It's like one of the few things you can buy. Again, it's Prapor 4 for BT, so it's, you know, it's good like that. There's a little scabby in there. I'm just going to ignore him, I think. If he lets me. Also can be like a little radar for us. I just gotta hit the headshot with the bolt. It's hard. B2 is too readily available. I don't think it's a problem because what can it go in? Like the SVD, a bunch of bolt action weapons, the RPD. No, not even the RPD, the PKM. I don't think it's necessarily that bad. I think M62 and Hybrid are much more of a problem than BT for the SVD. Personally. They should do something about M62 first before they do anything about BT ammo. IMO. What's the chance I get gunned down by somebody who went towards here? Probably quite low, actually. I was going to say, like, actually, maybe not that high. Like, people aren't really doing this. I've not played Shoreline for ages, I would say. I haven't played Shoreline for ages. I did a little bit in the bosses event, but... So my, like, heuristics about Shoreline are kind of off, probably. So I'm like, oh, well, people are going to be at pier, and it's like, well, they probably won't be, actually. Like, overlooking pier, because, like, no one's doing the quest down here now. Let's a scout! We probably do have to deal with him. There we go. I was like, where the hell did he go? Just vaporized. AVT, fair enough. I've not seen anybody running the AVT for ages, though. It's Prapor 3. By the time you get to Prapor 3, you're probably running better guns. The AVT was like a real flash in the pan, you know? Run, Forrest, run! Holy sight over Borbat, man. Yeah, I know. It's a good one, isn't it? I left the chat up. Right, where is it then? At the top? I'm guessing at the top. Where else would you put a camera? I run the AVT on the streets, the only place I run it. Why? Why would you not run it elsewhere? Well, this is truly wonderful, isn't it? Pavel's just like, go to all these really annoying places where you can get shot in the face and sit there for 40 seconds. Pick your engagements. Yeah, that's true. And you can be short-ranged most of the time if you want to, as long as you weave your path in the right way. I can see that. I don't expect there to be really any fights on Shoreline, to be totally honest with you. Like, we might just get killed by somebody who's just like... Wait, did that not do that? Did that not do it? Did that just... Where's Prepor? Did that cancel at the last second? Wait, did it do it or not? Didn't do it. F skill issue. I must have like lifted my finger very slightly off the switch. Just at the end! Operator error. Press F2. Oh, well, that was actually the issue. Not having 40 seconds of finger strength. Yeah. We can just listen to the dulcet tones of Shoreline. Just looking around. Beautiful. What a place, eh? The blind fire of 54R. The bug is between the chair and the keyboard. You just reminded me of like all of the Helldivers memes when it's like one of the Terminids typing on the laptop. They're always good. Always fun. I was hoping that this would be up, but this actually works now. It's been worked for a while. There's like green smoke and then you can actually get out of the P extract. I like to use AK-74s, really hard to deal damage with the new armor system. Yeah. It's a combination of the difficulty of getting the good ammo for the 74 platform for 545 and the fact that they are not that high damage as well once you move up the pen spectrum, and then the guns are not very fast firing. Like that combination is a bit of a curse. At least with 556, it's like the ammo does a bit more damage, and the guns fire faster. So you have like these two like pluses. I think it's kind of okay. I mean, like, it's the way to balance the game. It's not necessarily realistic, but like it's a way to balance the game, right? It's like 545 is like, you know, it's the entry level thing. Like, they're cheap to mod, they're cheap to buy. 74U is not too bad. Nice high ergo, but Mr. Sir, thank you. I know, I was like, I actually struggled to know what to put in the audio video because I had like so much footage and I had so much that I could potentially test. Like, I've never tested with two computers before, like what you can hear from various places. And I was like, I honestly, I spent like 4 hours just running around testing stuff, even outside of the footage that I put up. Because I was like, what should I even do now? Like, it's like a whole new world of testing has opened up to me. But I was trying to focus on things that are actually useful and interesting and not just like, oh, this, you could hear this sound in this weird place. Like, okay. You know, stuff that's like not too niche. Like, each place there was hopefully like an interesting takeaway, either like, you know, the dorms thing with the dropping bug, or resort thing with like the different levels of audio on different floors, like things that are a bit more generic and not just like, yeah, the D2 one at the end I thought was funny. I was like, oh, I can actually find out where my second character is by wandering around above ground and shooting my gun underground. So you can see where D2 is. I'd love to be able to see through it, like an X-ray. That'd be super cool. Actually, there are places you can do that, I think. Hopefully they're patched now, but I've never used those myself personally. Test case is interesting. Yeah, the dual PC. It's something that I didn't really think about until I was like, oh, I actually have 2 computers now. And because I'm doing the recording and the encoding, because that's happening on a GPU. Like, it's funny, like the way that I ended up setting up my streaming PC, it's basically the original PC. So the PC I've got at the moment is a pre-built that I got in the middle of the graphics card shortage. And over time, I've slowly upgraded like this and that. And it was kind of a good excuse to get a better GPU as well at the time. And so my original PC is mostly in that other computer. It's like, I needed to upgrade the motherboard on it because I needed to be able to fit the capture card in. So I unfortunately had to buy another motherboard. And I was like, well, I already have a CPU because I moved a 3700X out of my old computer when I put the 5800X 3D in it. And I never got around to selling it. And so I was like, well, I may as well just buy like a B550 motherboard and just put that in it. And then the old 3070's gone in there after I bought the 4070 Ti Super. So, quite good, really. Ended up working quite well. Tarkov audio currently is pretty good. I genuinely don't think it's too bad. Like, I wasn't intending to make the video saying that the audio sucks. And I think I even did say in there at one point, like, the audio is better than it has been, especially with, like, stairs and upstairs, downstairs. Like, I found it hard to find silent audio stuff. Like, most of the audio worked fine. You know, I was, like, picking out, like, weird asymmetries or idiosyncrasies within the audio system, but like most of it is okay, you know? All the footage at the end was perfect. My mates and I were going through all of it. Almost found myself learning the bad audio off by heart as part of learning a map. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm wearing contact 4s at the moment. Okay, so that was that one, and then we just got to do this factory one then. So factory, office corridor on factory. Oh yeah, that's by the chair. So we don't need the Bravo for this. We can just swap this over to the straight Delta point, like so. And then we can get some factory on the blend, which is probably more what we should be using this for. Buy some sugar to eat. Get some water as well, just top ourselves up. Bottle of water! Bottle of water! Yeah, I don't know. The body crack bug, like, sounds not as bad as it used to. I don't know whether you guys feel that way. It doesn't feel as bad as it did. It doesn't seem. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't feel like I notice it that much now. Maybe I'm just kind of used to it. It's hard to say. What do I want in factory? Do I want to have Death Shadow on? And a ULAC? Or do I want to have a Bastion with the top plate? Well, I will go Death Shadow with the ULAC, I think. That's fine. A Reserve and Lighthouse difficult to run on low-end PC. Reserve, not so much. Lighthouse, yes. It's mainly VRAM. Yeah, I remember you getting a new GPU around the time that Greyzone Warfare came out. Yeah, like the 3070 was just dying on Greyzone. It just wasn't working. And you can't use like frame gen or anything on the 30 series, so it's just bad. Hello, Nubula. Directional and bugged audio, it's bad. In some situations. Oh, like front back is sometimes a bit confused, and like up down is a bit confused, but up down is like quite hard. Bugged, now that the footstep bug's gone, it's like a lot better, to be honest. Can't believe Wipe is finally around the corner. Yeah, like a month. Yeah. Past 200 to 300 meters, the GL doesn't do any damage. Really? 30 series as the last of the EVGA cards. Keep it running for as long as possible. FSR frame gen was pretty good on my 3070 Ti. The thing is, like my basic... so what's the 3070 Ti got inside? Oh, that's only 8 gig as well. Maybe the TI-ness of it was enough. Like, for me, I got huge input lag. But also the problem is I'm trying to stream as well. And I think that was causing problems. But it gave me huge input lag if I used FSR frame gen. It was better with NVIDIA. But it's still not perfect. 8 gig bug with Grey Zone seems fixed now. It doesn't look as muddy. I mean, it's nice to have 16 gig of VRAM. Also, I would say Lighthouse works like really, really well on Tarkov now. Lighthouse was like kind of scuffed for me with the 3070. But with the 4070 Ti Super, it's like super good. Regularly getting aided by Giga Chads with their body weight and grenades. I watched Jesse GP25 a Colin Tiger and he just ate it. I think the underslung grenade launchers are actually garbage, personally. Upgraded from an 8700K and a 1080 to a 7800 X3D and a 3080. Talk about night and day, I can imagine. The 7800 X3D is like chef's kiss for EFT. I'd like to do that, but it feels like a little unnecessary when my rig's running like pretty fine. And it would just be a Tarkov thing too. Like, it's okay. You know, like it's perfectly fine. Especially now I have like 2 PCs. It's fine, like running on the 5800 X3D. Or playing in 1080. Yeah, I guess that's it too. I was like on 1440p on the 3070 without TI. It was just like, I think all of that, and streaming, I think all of that was like adding up to making it a bit problematic. I was getting like 30, 40 FPS in Grey Zone like quite often. It's also unoptimized, so it doesn't help. But speaking of Tarkov audio, as I already said in the comments, I think vertical audio is actually fine. The problem is the ceiling is like, oh yeah, I did see this comment actually. The ceiling's like 1.3 meters above you, so anyone who's more than a few meters away, it's very hard to determine the direction. Yeah, I think that's kind of true. I don't know how else you'd like distinguish, you know? It's difficult, isn't it? I did see somebody down here. I'm not sure if it was a scav. Oh, great. The KS man got deleted in the corridor. I need to plant here. $40 seconds is a long time. Oh. Vicious. Shush. Shush, I'm trying to listen. Shush. Okay. Well. God. Who was that? Oh, no. No, 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 no. How many rounds did that fire? Not actually sure. We can find out in a minute. Is this a scav or something else? The scav's more punchy than the player. Either way, I think everybody's dead. So there was like guy downstairs, the guy I killed, the guy at the end, this guy, and me. I think that's everyone. Using flesh, I am. Did you ever play that game you bought on the Steam Summer Sale? Yeah, I bought Frostpunk and I played that and I finished the campaign. I did like 15 hours and I finished the campaign. It was really good. It was really good. Okay, well... I guess it's that. Five PMCs, one in factory. It's 5 or 6 usually. I mean, there might be someone else, but they full auto in the buildings. Be nice to got good ergo too. It's nice. It's good. Now, Frostpunk was really good. Frostpunk was a vibe. I actually did really well on Frostpunk. I was like quite pleased because usually I'm quite good at that kind of game. I think it might be partly luck, but it went really well. It was quite funny actually. It made the ending. So you know, the ending of Frostpunk is like, and there's, yeah, it's not a spoiler or anything, but like the ending of Frostpunk is like, you know, it was hard times and we had to do this and we had to do that, and you know, we kind of slowly sunk into, you know, inhumanity or whatever to like stay alive. Was it all worth it? It's kind of like the end of the game. And I was like, actually, no, my place was quite a nice place to live. It was quite funny. I was like, no, I saved everybody. I think I got an achievement for saving every refugee. I got an achievement for having 0 despair and maximum hope at one point. And ended up with like 650 people in my civilization. I had like all of the insulation techs maxed out. I had all, you know, the kids just, especially once the big storm came in. Like I'd never had to put the kids in the terrible jobs. They just like, you know, they were in the base. Like I did put them in some of the basic ones, but they were just like working in the kitchen or that kind of thing. So it was like, it was very humane. I had like a very humane playthrough. I was like, there's, you know, I did like a 24-hour overtime thing in the last bit to like get some extra last piece of research done because I wasn't sure what the end of thing was going to be like. And and the people were like, oh, you know, it's fine, like we know the storm's coming, so you know we're happy to help. And it like made my meter go back down again because everyone like living there so much. I was like, this is sick. It was great. I was like, I had a great time. I was like, my people love it. This is awesome. I basically tried to play Frostpunk as if it was actually me doing it, because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna get more out of this game if I take it like, you know, not stupidly, but like take it seriously in the sense of, you know, I like get invested in the game and feel like, what would I do? What would I do if it was actually me having to like, you know, save these people or whatever? Like, what would I actually do? And I really enjoyed it for that. I have to say, it was good. It was very good. Okay, so what comes next in this task line then? Like this, no one's wearing a bag, so I'm often not getting any further with this one. So what was this? Why did I only get one PMC operative for this elimination one? Oh, it's because I think I did the first raid first, didn't I? Right, what is next? I mean, I may as well restart this, but I'm always killing scavs. Serious allegations. Oh, locate and obtain the hard drive of the old house. These are kind of boring, not gonna lie. How many of these are there? I mean, it's easy. House 1, House 2, House 4, House 5. Oh god, okay, there could be lots of spawns for this. Alright. This is just like wandering around in the swamp looking for spawns. Oh, finding raid bulbs, Renixor lenses. Oh my goodness. What a pain in the butt that is. Okay, what's the one after that? Proper comeback. Stash a golden rooster in a few random places. Huh. Okay, well, I think... Okay. Let's change over. So what gun should we use next? Maybe we'll just do like a bit of factory or something. Should we use the Vector? Should we go with the ACP Vector, the 45 Vector? We can like give it a try, at least. Give it a try. One thing that I was wondering about, and I think this actually does work. If you do... So Hydra Shark, because like you can only buy so much RIP. Not that this really matters that much. But you can do this. You can create a preset and you can do Vector 45 leg. And you can go 4 rips and 1 laser match. Sorry, Hydra Shark. And save that. And that is actually the same. You don't lose out on TTK. You know, 20% less rip used. Because of the way the damage works. Because I was looking at this the other day. Okay. Let's give it a little try. I mean, technically speaking, this should be even faster than the P90. Do I have a laser on this? I have an actual laser. Is that better or worse? We'll keep it on for now. It's alright. In regards to leg mounted, for my ammunition balance video, I took a look at flesh rounds and TTK. The PS12A is surprisingly good. This is the thing. If you can keep it on target, and it's quite slow fire rate, and it only has 20 rounders, that's sort of the problem. So try the Ash. I don't know. The Ash is not in my top list, personally. How hard is ref level 3? If you have EOD, it's not that hard. What about a P90? We just used that. It's good, by the way. It's good. Number 19 Vector is good. Yeah, that's also a good one. I've got like a couple of things on my shortlist. Number 19 Vector, 45 Vector, Magnum Buckshot Shotgun, son of a wild card one. I actually like the SR2M may not be terrible on a mini, like a bit of a budget. Like Keta B, it's obviously good. Good day. Hello, DJ. You had a full stack in your chest rig still? Or did I? Shouldn't they should separate PMC KD and Scav KD? Yes, they should. And yes, they said they were going to. Don't sleep on the PPSH. I actually don't think the PPSH is that good now. I used to love the PPSH, but the bullets are quite low damage. So you have to hit them It's like 9 shots or something. It used to be 7, but now it's like 9. I know it's got 1,000 RPM, but you can't add a sight to it. There's a lot of muzzle flash. Like in the new recoil model, like maybe it's okay. Oh yeah, I did have a stack of 50. Good shout. Good shout. But yeah, I'm not sure. Warmageddon is all right, but you can't. You also can't get the like fire rate that you can on the SMGs. 850 with an HK is probably the best that you can do. You know. You just need to know where to look. Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you can see that on someone else's profile. Yeah, the Clin, and you could do the Clin instead, and the Clin's actually like better recoil. MPX not too bad, but the thing is, you've got the vector in 9mm, so it's like the MPX is very controllable. I'm a Warmage enjoyer. I made a montage with it. What were you using, M4 or HK? It sounds fun. It does sound fun. There's some fun choices for sure. There's some fun choices around. I still think, I don't know, I've not tried Magnum Buck yet. You do have to be quite close though, obviously. What's good for level 2 traders? For leg meta, you probably just want the Keta B or the Clin. Keta SP7, yeah, for the best budget, I agree. Either Keta B or the Clin SP7. The Keta, you can, the Clin, you can add like a laser and like a delta point on it if you really want to. The Glock 18C and 9mm is comparable on TTK for the 45 Vector. Technically, you're correct. But the recoil difference between those two guns is not the same. What about SOST? Nah, SOST is kind of like an M855 sort of... It's analogous to like M855. It's like medium damage. Like you need high damage for leg meta. Mostly TX15. And sniping with it as an accuracy buff. Okay, that is wild. That is something that I would not try. What's the speed of Warmage? Is it like... Is it fast? Or is it slow? Like, I can't imagine that the expanding cartridge is particularly quick. Projectile speed. Let's have a look. 963. It's actually not that bad. How the hell does that have an accuracy plus? I guess it's not actually an expanding cartridge per se, is it? I'm surprised. Make sure I'm actually on full auto. I love the fire rate, it's so dramatic. Yeah. What was he doing? It's a bear. It's a level 50 bear. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here, guys. The most valuable resource in the entire game. Level 50 bear dog tags. We gone. We gone. Most valuable resource in the whole game. You know you can shoot people through here. Did you know that? If somebody's extracting, you can actually shoot people if you're upstairs. Dang, I'm lacking exactly one level 50 bear. There you go. The sun behind you actually giving you cover? Yeah, it's quite funny, isn't it? Didn't check the second guy. Didn't even care about the second guy. I was just like, nope. He had piranha. I wonder what he was trying to do. Silly little naked guy. The nice thing about leg meta is you can aim low and have full sight of your target. I couldn't really see, but I could see enough. What's special about the tags? You need to... So if you want M61, you have to complete trophies. And the trophies quest requires you to have 20 bear dog tags above level 50. So these dog tags are like gold dust to me right now because bear is super, super hard to get. You don't meet men. Normally you meet, like, for me, I meet like 35 to 40% bears and 65 to 60% USEX. But it's this quest here. So you can craft M61, but you need 20 of each. And they need to be found in raid as well, specifically. You can't die with them in your secure container. You have to leave and they have to be found in raid. You have to survive with the proper survive. So I need another 11. USEC is not going to be a problem, but the bear dog tags are going to be an issue. You see, this is the problem. But yes, this old good old Vector, the good old 45 Vector, eh? Love it, love it. Should we try again? Should we just do one more? Do another one before we move on to a different gun. Give it a go. I'm trying to like whip through as many different guns as I can. I'm trying to get some footage for this video that I'm going to do. By the way, that's sort of what I'm up to. I don't need footage for everything, but we'll get some. It's quite good that I've got some that's like not on factory. Factory is like the natural place to get footage for this, but it means that like all the footage for the video is all on factory, which is like a little dull. As a new level 18 PMC, what weapon could you recommend for me, level 2 traders? Honestly, if you can, like, the best you can probably get right now is either some form of like the 74U, like the short AK, and then like ammo that you find in raid, or you buy like something like PP off the flea. If you want, basically the best thing that you can get is either the MP7 with FMJ ammo off the flea, or the MCX with CBJ ammo off the fleet. Those are like the two best guns you can probably get and buy the ammo for. The issue is that off the fleet it's going to be really expensive. So if you don't want to spend like all your money on ammo, then the next best things is either like 545, but find the ammo in raid, go to reserve, go to woods, like hit the ammo stashes around the ammo shack on woods and places like that. Try and find like PP, BP, BT, BS, or a Golnik. Any of those will do, and use those. Failing that, like the guaranteed way is actually you're not quite there yet. If you get to level 20, you can get Workbench 2, and in there you can make SOST, which is for 556. That's better than M855. M855 is at Peacekeeper 3, so it's higher level than that even. So you can craft SOST and put it on top of, I don't know, whatever else you can buy, like RRLP or something horrible like that. But you can craft SOST and then put it in something like a G36C from Peacekeeper 2. That's probably the best thing you can do if you want to use like the hideout. Otherwise, what else is good? What else is good like low level? I mean, some of these leg meta guns, like we were saying before, like the easiest and cheapest leg meta gun is probably like the Kedda B with SP7. That's on like Prapor 2 as the highest that you need for him. So that's not too bad. Wire at funky leg meta. If you hit both legs, you can 3-hit with the Pua TAC X. It's too crazy. Maybe do some of the vid on Ground Zero. I feel like Ground Zero is going to be hard to get leg meta. Oh, you can spice SOST on the flea as well. It's also probably going to be quite expensive. MP5 Luger at legs. Or, like, just shotguns. Like, 155 of an MP155, which is now pretty good because the ergo, like the way ergo's good now. An MP155 full of like 7mm buckshot will like destroy people in like 3 shots to the legs. And that will be fine. Oh no, it's Tagira. Not down here or something, is it? Oh, Jesus. Ow. Got to draw him into the right spot. I don't know how I killed him, but I did. That was pretty touch and go with the old Vector, with the rip rounds. I was trying to shoot him in the arms. I was like, let's just shoot this man in the arms and hopefully he dies. It's this guy. He's also level 20. Okay. Alright. Should we try and kill Tagilla? Is Tagilla just gonna kill me? Do I do enough damage with Rip? Already blunted him. Leg meter equals face. I know, I couldn't see his legs. Oh no, it tells you at the end, doesn't it? How much health does Tagilla have? Can somebody remind me? What did this guy have? 220 HP. Very roughly, that's going to take 220 divided by 0.7. That's like 1,700 divided by 130. It's going to be about 14 shots. Thing is, that's a lot. As far as Tagilla's concerned, that's a lot. They hit him a lot. Where actually is he, though? That's more of the issue. Where is Tagilla? It's half a mag. It is. Are these regular scavs? Or is that Tagilla here? Okay. Alright, boys. Well, the Vector frickin' rips, my friends! Go away. Check them pockets first. You need that rig for the pocket quest? Which one? Which rig? Which one? This one? Tequila? Ah, okay. Rip 3 shots on the legs? Yep. AVS or this one? Oh, yeah, the AVS Tequila edition. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this rip kind of sucks, though. I advise Tequila change his build, personally. Well, this is going better than expected. This is turning out to be a lot of fun. I looked away for 2 seconds. You already smelled Tequila. Yeah, he died really fast. Nice. Yeah. I quite liked how he drew that guy out. The part of the problem with leg meta is you have to play in like kind of a specific way. Like you don't want to be in a corner peeking battle with people. That's the way to lose. Because also, as we saw, people wear like random stuff. So people are wearing like death shadows and things like that. Or even something like what this guy had, which was he had like the eye visor thing. Even that will defeat Rip. So you don't really want to rely on getting headshots. Like I thought it was super touch and go, the guy with the class 3 armor. I was not sure if we were going to win. If they only hold head angles, you're cooked? Yeah. Exactly. Isn't Piranha better for leg meta since long range engagement with people behind cover? Better than what? Magnum Bug? The problem with Piranha... So like technically, what's the deal with Piranha? So Piranha deals 200 in theory. So it deals 440 minus 65 divided by 0.7 and then add 65 back. So you need to deal. So basically for leg meta, actually to be honest, if you're shooting them with Piranha, you're probably gonna hit both legs. So with both legs, it's 440 PMC HP. Take away 130, which is both legs. That gets you to 310. Divide that by 0.7. So that means you need to hit 443 raw damage. Add the 130 back on. So that gets you to 573 damage. So divide by 200. You have to hit them with 3 full salvos of Flechette to kill them to the legs, which actually isn't that bad. Not actually that bad. And it also gives you the ability... I guess, yeah, it gives you the opportunity to... I think I might already have a tequila rig. Oh, but it's not finding raid. I've actually now run out of space. I need to like get rid of something or do something about my stuff. What am I gonna do? I should probably use the gun rack. Let's use the gun rack for things I'm not gonna use. But yeah, then I guess like Piranha, you have the ability still to shoot people in the face. I suppose there is that. I've slowly been taking things out of here and not really putting things back in. So we should use it for something. Let's put like our AXMCs in here. Let's get the SVD in there. Can't put another one in there. What else can we put in here? Have anything short? No, the MDR won't go in. I need something that's actually little. Ah, I know what we do. We're gonna put the we'll put the vector back in. And then this MP7. Where's it gone? That'll do. That like fixes our situation. It's a shame that you can't put in guns that are not like that are red anymore. Like you can't put guns that are red in now. It's kind of annoying. Urgh. It was good when that was possible. I have many tequila helms now. Okay, well. It's alright, we'll just bring these down. I've ended up with like 1 million CPCs because I haven't actually been killed that much recently, which is quite good. I keep like trying out guns, and I'm like, I keep saving stuff from people that's like, oh, maybe I'm going to turn this into a weapons like modding gun build thing. Like, am I going to do that? And then I like go, oh, well, I've actually got this other video to make. Like, I've kind of got like more stuff to make at the minute than I have to actually... What am I trying to say? I've got more things to make at the moment, content-wise, than I have like space for. And or capacity to actually like produce the content. Does that make sense? No, but this is better anyway. This is somewhat improved. We have room to maneuver now. So, Mr. Tagilla with his BS... Oh. Oh, no, he had a shotgun, didn't he? Yeah, so this guy had BS, PP, and PS. Okay. Well, we'll keep the Tagilla plate. Get rid of all this stuff. The weapon rack has 2 sides, mind blown. You heard it here first. There you go. There you go. We'll keep the side. Doesn't need to make a video on how to save space and stash. Yeah, basically don't hoard. That's how you do it. All right, well we've no pun intended. We've ripped the durability on this thing. So let's swap this out to something else. It's because I'm keeping too many guns. I need to keep less guns. But I keep thinking that I'm going to make them into content. Which is why I'm keeping them like lying around. But then I'm inevitably not. Yeah, like this thing as well. This thing is going to stop you from using RIP. It will cause you issues. Spenny though. Pretty expensive. Okay, so what's next then? We've done Rip Vector. What do we want to see? We've got a choice of Glock 18C. We've got the SR2M, the Kedda, the 9mm Vector, the Clin, or one of the shotguns. What do you guys think? Why not go for the early way to removing grips? Because I'm really lazy. Glock, 9mm Vector, Glock, P92 flesh rounds. I've already done that one. Ash, no, not Ash. MP7, I'm not going to use the MP7. It's too low damage. Kedda, 9mm Vector, SR2 is more uncommon. Yeah, it is actually. Mix it up, use the 5.7. Shrimp, Psycho 12 with the drum. God. Okay, this is mixed. All right, the most popular choices seem to be the Kedda and the Glock. So what do people think? Between the Kedda and the Glock, what do you guys think? 18C? The Glock 18C? Glock is a good time. Okay, there's more for the Glock, I think. Glock? Everyone likes the Glock. PB19? No, I'm not going to do that. It's too slow fire rate. Alright, we'll do the Glock then. Do I have any mags for this bad boy? I think it's in the Vector, actually. Now, this is... I cannot tell you that this is going to work. I couldn't in good consciousness tell you that this was going to actually function. Because this is going to be stupid AF. And in my experience, most of the time, it doesn't actually work. Now I'm thinking, do I want to let... I feel like the laser's not necessarily that helpful. Oh, I can't put WMX on it anyway. Okay, fine. Well, we'll do a blue laser then. Alright, these things are starting to get kind of busted up. This, by the way, like, this is the reason why these plates are, like, actually just kind of OP. Like, I got shot a lot and didn't really come anywhere near dying. Right, we're going to need another two. Let's take, like, 2 more. Actually, I didn't realize mags were going to be such a problem. Also, the other thing, I only have 210 rip rounds. I think I made some more ready for today. I made 120 more. You're saying you need to die a bit more to save the CPC space. Yeah, I know. Actually, probably true. What's the second best? It's Luger, right? I think. Is it Luger? I think Luger's like number 2. $70 damage? Yeah, it's Luger. Oh no, it's Quakemaker. Sorry, it's Quakemaker. Are you not doing the thirsty event? I think it's I don't think it's an event. I think it's a I think it's just a quest line to get the 2A2 craft. What do you have to do for thirsty again? Is it fence or something? What's the... Or is it... Oh, but this is so boring, right? Eliminate scavs in the time period of like... I can't be bothered. I'm enjoying myself doing this. To be perfectly honest with you. Fine, we'll do Quake Maker then. So we'll set up a little preset then. We'll do... Is it even worth it? It's not even worth it. Let's just do like 25. Stick those in there. Split it like that. Split it half stack. And rip in there. Rip. Rip in there. Rip in there. Rip in the case. And we'll just put rips in here. There we go. This just allows me to run it like more than a couple of times. Otherwise, I'll just run out straight away. Which would be sad. And I kind of want to tie this up with the 9mm Vector as well. Like, it's used the same ammo, so I'm sort of screwing myself a bit by doing this, but... okay. Fine. Now, this is actually really crazy. I don't know how I'm going to control this. This is mental. PPSH for the drum. It's okay. It's not like the TTK is not very good on it, though, is the problem. Yeah, look. This is, so if we get close to something, and then we're like, ha! Oh, whoops. Why didn't that... What have I done? Oh, I didn't put the mag in. I wish there was a way when you're stood in the middle of the firing range that you could get your gun back out. Because currently you have to come back out to here, which is actually really annoying. There we go. Right. So we're going. Then we see somebody and it's... In ADS, that's not actually that bad. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see. Compensator? I don't think you can on the 18C. Which craft? It's the 2A2 stim. The new one. After the first 4 quests, a 5th quest has been announced. It's coming soon. Smells like End Wiper then. I will see. One of the most fun guns to run. I mean, I really like this gun. I don't use it very often because it's not great. Like, you're better off with the other 9mm weapons. It's like one of those things where you push the fire. Like, this is the highest fire rate weapon in the entire game. It's 1,200 RPM, which is higher than even the 9mm Vector and the MP9N. But that extra 100 of fire rate just isn't worth the lack of recoil control that you have. It's just not worth it. Akimbo Glock 18s when, Nikita? Exactly. Exactly. The sound of it is what makes it good. Aiming's overrated. I think you kind of have to aim it. I tried yesterday doing stuff without just using the laser, and it's like, it's hard. It bounces quite a lot. Love the Glock 81. Yeah, the regular Glock's fine. This is the, the full auto crazy one. If it would be the EOD Stimcraft, why do EOD have the quest line? Everyone has all of the quest lines, so the Unheard users have the Big Pockets quest line. Although I think maybe not everybody gets Nostalgia. But I think everybody gets Big Pockets, even EOD. Everybody gets the Fence, like Mark of the Unheard one, even though you can't get it in PvP. Like, the quest lines are there. I just don't think they give you, like, the final reward, like, doesn't come along with the thing that it's for, right, if you've already got it. Right. Let's see. Okay. Oh! Oh, it's too much fun. It's too much fun. Oh, dear me. He's done. Right, where's everyone else? Is that a player? Or was that a scav? Ah! I think that was a headshot on the scav. I think it was too. Is that someone running away? Interesting. Alright, let's get ourselves slightly better ship shape here for a minute. We're low health. Come on, boys, let's go. Is there one more? Nope. They're all dead. Okay. Was this guy... They killed this guy already. Okay. These guys are all like super low level. What was this guy? 18? Okay. No, I didn't kill one of them. One of them wasn't me. One of them was them already. They were fighting in the office. Well, that was good. Was that someone though? No. The map is now yours. This thing is crazy. You know what, like a lot of people, I will say, a lot of people haven't tried most of these guns since the Recall rework came through, right? Because people just know it as like being completely uncontrollable. But in ADS, it's actually not as bad as you might think. I was slightly surprised. I think leg meta works. I mean, so far, to be fair, these guys aren't like necessarily the highest level players of all time. You know, 9, 19, 12, 18. Like, I should probably win against them anyway. But, they TK the 4th. Actually, they might have. I don't know if those... Yeah, I don't know. Did you plant the Wi-Fi camera? I did, yeah. I did. That's not PvE, right? No. We can now say with certainty this strat works. I think it's thorax. Lol. Left arm. Okay. I mean, it helps when you've got class 6 plate on and everyone's running green tracer. Let's just put that out there. Come on, you've let me breathe. What's the deal with all the new players this late into the live? I don't know. Was he wearing armor? I mean, given that it was one of them, I think one of them wasn't. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and review the footage. It was quite quick. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. It all happened a bit fast. All right. Well, this is entertaining. It's certainly entertaining. Okay, so that was the Glock 18C. One shot to the face though. Yeah. What do you think of the current state of scavs in the way to mention at the start of the raid? I don't know. Like, I think that the whole point of scavs is that they're kind of annoying and they sort of force action. Oh, I didn't even take a side plate. I mean, one of my plates I just didn't even take. Yeah, so this is like, it's just 63 out of 65, 43 out of 45. Like, it's insane. The armor's just crazy. Armor's just super good. I mean, I nearly died anyway, right? I was pretty close to dying just through, like, just general damage. So yeah, my stocks of this stuff is pretty low. So we're going to swap out. Maybe we'll go with the 9mm Vector this time. I don't have much 9mm rip. I can't use it too much. Because it's a craft, which is a shame. 'Tis unfortunate. I'm going to put this on the other side. Okay. All right. So yeah, so we still got the Quake. Get that Quake going. Get the rips in. There we are. Yeah, so we top that up. Let's get rid of all the finding raid status on this stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cool. Okay. You can buy on the flea? You can, but it's like 3k. I mean, at the minute, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really matter. I've got enough money. It's all good. But I was trying to like build up a list for people who aren't necessarily going to spend. What's up? Like a mag is going to cost you 150,000 rubles, and don't know if there's people out there who won't want to do that. So I was trying to make like sensible options. Yeah, the option is there. It's true. It's true. It's a good point. It's a good point. What were the other guns we had? So I had like the SR2M, the Kedda, and the Shotties. I kind of wanted to do something with the Shotties at one point. How long have we got? I don't actually have that long because I'm finishing slightly early today. I've got a family thing I'm going to. Maybe we just run it factory. Like I'm just not gonna have time to get the footage, I think, if we don't do it on factory. So let's just try it there. SR2M and then Shotty. Yeah, maybe we'll do that afterwards. We'll do one with the Vector. We'll do one with the SR2M. Then we'll do one with the shotgun. The shotguns are kind of wild. Like the Magnum Buck is like kind of strong. Super performance. I find slugs really hard to hit people in the leg with because you're like semi-auto and you have to actually hit them in the leg specifically. Like with this, you just get the swarm of angry bees and off it goes. Whereas with slugs, I find like, yeah, if you want to do it at long range, that's kind of fine. But at closer ranges, it just doesn't really seem to work. I mean, I find it's just really hard. Doing setup late wipe. All the scavs are eating all my AP20s. 7 kills in. Any advice? That clock seemed to work quite well. It did, actually. I would use... Well, maybe try Piranha or something. If you shoot somebody in the face or neck area, Piranha will just destroy the class 3. KS23. I mean, I guess that's the ultimate leg, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of these days. I love the FTX, although that is the head needed. FTX is like... FTX, Copper Slug, Super Performance. Those are probably the best ones. Super Performance does the most damage, though, of those lot. Magnum Buckshot recoil is too harsh unless you're going to go pump. It depends. You have to do it, like, kind of carefully, but... Cochette's good, but you have to craft it. You can buy Piranha. Piranha, like, works just fine. I find. Cheap round also. Yeah, like, you don't necessarily need AP20 slugs. Right. You could always run... I find like... I actually find AP20 slugs quite underwhelming most of the time. Because they're not even like a very good cartridge against class 4. That's one underground? Oh no, they're in there. Maybe they are underground. That wasn't particularly my finest. My finest hour.
Gold, please.
Is that underground? Is this part of the quest line, or are you having fun? I'm having fun. Someone's CMSing. Muzzle flash through 1 meter of cement. True. Alright, let's see if we can just get this person. Wait, where are they? Are they up in the are they up the top, or? Where are they? I'm confused. Are they like up here? Like up here or something? On the balcony? Where do we think this person is? In Skybridge, maybe? Oh, were they in here? Oops. Ah. Oh, there he is. That's Scav? No. Oh, that was a Scav, actually. Ow. Yeesh! Run out of meds. In its entirety. I see, 13 minutes. We'll get back to full health, and then we'll wander around. The problem with factions, you fluff about too long, the players have start swarming. Yeah, it's true. How close was I? You can rewind very slightly in the stream. You were very close. I was very, very, very low HP. Fewer than half. Nice drum. So where did this guy, like... Pretty sure this guy fell off and died down here. Like meta org? I don't think so. Like, demo's not quite good enough, and it's a little bit slow on the fire rate. Yeah, you were so close. I was like red all over. Good fight, Speed Norris. Good fight. It's harder to scav though, right? Because you have to hit me arms, legs, head. I've got class 6 on the front and the sides, 5 at the back. Like, it's a tough. That's a tough fight. So props that you got me so low. In fairness, right? It's like odds are stacked against you in a big way. Is it possible to drop on someone and kill him? I don't think so. So what was next? SR2M. You done P90? I have. It was spicy. Vector Rip was probably the best one. Vector 45. Probably the best one so far. P90's good. Don't get me wrong. Certainly good. So I'm going to try SR2M. SR2M's like a bit of a wild card. With PE. Whoa, you can buy loads. I nearly bought 1,200 rounds of PE there. Now, the thing that's nice about the SR2M is you can put on whatever sight you like, which is quite good. Same with lasers and stuff. So you can put on like TBL, or you can just go like WMX. And in terms of the sight, you can put on, yeah, whatever, as I said. So you can put on like this thing, and then you can add, you know, delta point or whatever you want, which is kind of cool. I don't know whether to go for something like... I need to check. Can I even put that one on? Oh, you can. I need to check whether the HCO has been fixed or not. I'm not actually sure. But we'll just use it anyway. It's like nice and wide. For leg met is quite good because, well, to be fair, this gun has like no recoil. Pew. Right, there we go. Yeah, we got P there. Take a couple of the tags out. Oh yeah, I actually ate through a couple of these, didn't I? Got my ETG there, and I had a blue blood. That's what I had there to get rid of the bleeds. Stick those back in. Get the old trophy back on there. Yeah, I might just completely run out of meds. Like 100%, which is quite funny. Where's the sugar? 20. Where's the water? 15. Perfect. Right, this is looking good. Okay. I'm like not really even using the nades. Did I finish Grenadier? I think I did. Oh wait, what have I done? Oh, eliminate 10 PMCs. I said that wasn't going to happen, but it did. What's finished here? Oh, I finished Stir Up. That's funny. I never bothered doing Stir Up because I couldn't be bothered at the start of the wipe, but the Glock 18C counts. There you go. Right. Let's go. Yeah, PE ammo, yeah. I was recently trying to do the SR2M quest on streets. Felt the recoil was terrible compared to the SMGs. What's wrong with the sight? I just don't like that one that much. Impact grenade only run. I did that relatively recently. I think I did that to do Grenadier. Yeah, we're doing leg meta today, Pat the Fat. Vector with PvP, not viable. It's okay. I think I'd probably rather have, like, if I'm going to aim specifically for the head with PvP, which is probably what I'd use it for, I probably want to use the MPX or something that's like a little bit more controllable. Like, it's not that the Vector's bad at all, but yeah, I can't believe I finished Stir Up. That's funny. That's funny as hell. 300 Blackout Whisper for leg meta. Let's recoil 90 damage. Yeah, I don't know. Don't forget to look at leg meta from range. I just don't think it's that viable, really. Oh, the one you had, you said it's bugged. Oh, I see. Yeah, so when that was first... I've not checked it again, but when that site was first introduced into the game, this one, the Elcan HCO, which some people were calling it the Batman site because it's got like 2 little ears on it. It had a higher sensitivity than the other like normal sites. For example, the EOTech holographics. And it was like 10% more sensitive. So it didn't matter that much, but if you did like a full 360, you'll be further across with this than you were with the others. I've not checked it since though, so I don't actually know whether it's better or not. It doesn't matter that much, and like my muscle memory isn't good enough for it to really be that big a deal, but needs a better ammo than BT, highest bullet I've never seen. Yeah, maybe. And things like the MP7 do, but I don't know, it's okay. Yeah, what's funny is that you see the SR2M being used all the time in arena. That sounds like Tagilla. Why? I haven't seen somebody run down glass corridor for a long time. This can be scav. Well, seems pretty good to me. Just got it. Mate 5-5. Didn't really think that was a kill, but never mind. How'd you get these lobbies? Don't know, man. Leg metal will never leave as long as Tarkov doesn't implement fire armor. Probably true. Every time I go to factory, I die in seconds or less. Happens sometimes. We're on a pretty good spree here, though. Maybe that hollow makes a big difference for the recoil. Test drive quest site you have to use. Bounces way harder. The ones that are tighter, like, feel much worse, I will say. Like, it's so wide, this site. Like, it's really good. If they fix the sensitivity thing, then I think this site is, like, basically meta. I didn't check this side, actually. Alright, let's see. No kappa? Nah. I don't bother going for kappa. Oh. Okay. Where is he?
Еще не стреляй.
Who's he talking to? VoIP Russian? Who's he talking to though? Same bind for Discord? Could be. You killed this guy. You killed Tagilla. Just seems a bit weird, doesn't it? He said, "Friend, do not shoot me." Oh well. Whoops. Okay, well, that wasn't necessarily like the best test of the gun of all time, but oh, did I not get the tag? Oh well. Oh, was this the guy? Oh, this was the first guy in the corridor. I actually missed him. Yeah, I did miss him. Never mind. Excited for the Uzi? I guess I'll use it. I don't know. I'm not sure. At least I know what this gun is. Most of the stuff they're like, oh, we are adding ST15s, yeah, whatever, and everyone's like, oh yes, this is clearly the, you know. I was just like, I don't know. I learned it from the game, you know. At least I've heard of the Uzi before, you know. SA58 with Ultra Nozzler. Oh man, I want to do shotguns one. I want to get the shotguns one done. We're gonna try it at least. This is probably gonna be the one where I die. I feel bad for people buying the CQCM because I just don't think they're very good. Like, what kind of situation is it saving you in? Again, it's like an anti-scav one. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'd keep the tequila caps. 'Cause, like, it's one of those things I can imagine BSG asking us for at some point, just like being really annoying. We'll just keep tequila caps. You have to keep all like random junk items these days. It's like right pain. I feel like Tarkov is half just like hoarding the game. Make sure you've got one finding raid item of each thing, you know. So one like really cool thing about this is that you get these plates out basically like full, which is neat. Oh my god, look at my inventory. This is a travesty, my friends. This is an actual travesty. Well, let's take the 155. I took it in its like space shotgun configuration. At least we can fold that one down. Again. We're going to have to do some remedial work on our stash at some point. I mean, with this, you don't really need to keep this stuff safe. It doesn't really matter, does it? But we're going to see. Let's just do a very, very, very quick test. Ah, now that was a stir-up, says Skier. Your inventory stressing me. It's stressing me out. Could have been a level 50 bear tag. No. Well, the pistol run, I'm running down glass hallway. The kettle I'm using for my next video. So I feel with this sight, I feel like it doesn't necessarily feel that bad. If you shoot without ADSing, it's like kind of hard. But if you ADS, feels quite good. Feels quite good. Okay. Got to get a move on here. How much has my factory key got left on it? 6. Alright, let's give it a go. Hybrid ammo isn't even new. It's just SIG using a 3-part system where 2-part system is still held in US patent. Oh, you guys talking about ammo, are you? Probably one of the best sites right now, in my opinion. I need to do the test to see whether it's still got the higher sensitivity or not. Can you check its MOA? Ugh, I mean, it's going to be like 15 or something. Unless you're using MOA reducing slugs, then it's usually terrible. Is that the audio guy? Yeah, Omni-Actual, exactly. I do some audio videos, not as many as you. I mean, I learnt about the cone from you. The Tim Curry space shotgun. I didn't know, like, you were the first person to discover the cone of audio range with the headsets. If I'm correct. At least I heard it from you first. Maybe for Flechettes on 10.8. The thing is, like, with buckshot cartridges, it literally doesn't make any difference. It only matters for slugs. The MOA tells you how like where the spread is going to be when you fire. Like it's inconsequential. It only matters for slugs. The MOA is like completely pointless for. What's your IRL favorite platform? Do you mean like guns? A lot of these things are total accident, Mr. Omni. Yeah, you are the audio guy. I don't know because I've not fired. I'm British, so I don't. You know, we don't get the opportunity to fire weapons really here. I've only ever shot. I've fired 3 guns ever. I fired a 2.2 like wooden bolt action rifle on a range. I've fired a cadet version of the SA-80, and I've fired the LSW on 2-round burst with a 10-round mag on a range in the army. I'm pretty, from what I remember, Roses, it's only the barrel length that affects the actual like spread of the pellets. I'm almost certain. I haven't looked for a long time, but yeah. So like, you know, we don't really get guns here. You can have like, you can be part of a shooting club and have like double barrel shotgun if you like farming, whatever. Do clay pigeon shooting or like have a bolt action like rifle for like sniping stuff. You can do that, but that's about it. It's not really in our DNA. It's just not part of daily life. I think that's something that surprises like Americans sometimes, is that it's just like not part of what we really do. Like we just don't even think about it. Well, that was more than I was hoping for. Ow. It doesn't work from long ranges, that's for sure. That's one of the big problems, I think, with this kind of gun, with the shotguns. You have to be quite close. Like, that was too far for the... What is it with the Timmy Central? That's the scout. You know what? When I was doing the Sobralo task, I had a lot of people doing it as well. But now we're like, you know, in the middle of EU afternoon, after people have like completed it. So I don't think it's really much of a thing. That's it. I'm playing on UK servers today. It's just sometimes it happens this way. It's luck of the draw. Shouldn't stand there, really. Yeah, so this guy died down here. We're going to go and grab his tag. I'm going to go the top way, though, because that apparently was too far from Magnum Buckshot. Oh, did he kill this guy up here? Must have done. Yeah, so he killed this guy, and then he went down the stairs. What's this thing? That's one of them. And then he went down here. And then he died to someone who left out of here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Lull of the map of the event's favour? Yeah. Exactly. Well, there you go. Didn't die today. Which is a... That's a first. That's a first. Got a lot of kills and didn't die. It's pretty sick. So, leg meta works. Oh, it's PS12B. Damn. I was right to evacuate, right? Once the guy realized where I was, I evacuated, was just like, let's not do this. Let's just leave and do something else. That was a good choice rather than carrying and shooting him. I wonder how much damage I dealt to him. I do wonder. I do wonder. Right. Alright, friends. Well, it's that time again. It's that time again. So I've got to go off do some family stuff, so I'm finishing a little early today. Ice 12, RSH? I think it was an Ice 12. I think it was full auto, no? Right, so yes, I have to go. Look forward to the next video, which is definitely going to be leg matter stuff, because we've got lots of really good footage today, which is perfect. ScavTalk's going to be tomorrow if you want to come along and listen to that live. Otherwise, you can listen to it Monday as usual. Yeah, that's about it, really. Just look forward to the next video, and I'll catch you all later. See you later, everybody. Bye for now. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Small V's doing great, by the way. Thank you for asking, Mookie.